Leon S. Kennedy, or should I say the handsome aura farmer himself, is one of the most popular horror characters in video game history. And with me finally completing Resident Evil 9, I decided screw it, let's do a video on Gorgeous. Obviously no homo, of course. Well, I mean, it's not really if I'm just simply stating facts. I mean, look at this guy, he's pretty handsome. But the best way to describe Leon Kennedy is he's kind of like Ash Williams or Sam and Dean Winchester in a way. They're all normal humans who go after supernatural entities that are far stronger than they are, but still somehow always come out on top. This is also the same guy who has spent his life fighting mutated bioweapons, zombie outbreaks, giant monsters, cult lunatics, and things that would make the average horror protagonist pass out on the spot. So which horror characters from this list can survive Leon S. Kennedy? At the top tier we have They Beat Leon. Honorable battle is kind of just like Anakin versus Obi-Wan. It's very close and they're both very skilled in their respected ways, but inevitably Leon S. Kennedy will win. A little bit of an issue, self-explanatory, an easy win, self-explanatory. Coming in first we have Pyramid Head. Silent Hill and Resident Evil are the two main games I think about when it comes to horror video games. Well, Dead by Daylight is up there too, of course, but if we're strictly talking about playthrough games, then yes, it is these two. Now, I feel like this is a pretty skillful matchup for the two. The problem with Pyramid Head is that bullets genuinely don't do that much of anything whatsoever. Pistol shots, that is, as we've seen in Silent Hill when you go up against him when playing as James. But funny enough, melee actually does more damage than guns. I mean, shout out to the steel pipe, am I right? But Leon wouldn't know that off rip, because imagine you see a big ass dude lugging a big ass knife around. You probably wouldn't want to take him on melee range. I feel like that would just be the most logical thing ever, right? So Leon would have to do a little bit of limit testing to realize that fighting him in close quarters is better. But then again, one hit from the great knife would kill almost anyone in a real life scenario, so he would obviously have to watch out. But then again, it does take Pyramid Head a long time to charge up the great knife, because that thing is, brother, that thing is huge, it's heavy. So with Leon's arsenal and him actually going up against similar beings like Pyramid Head in Resident Evil that share the same amount of durability and strength, but I would like to put it in honorable battle. I don't think Pyramid Head would kill Leon Kennedy. Next we have Vecna. Now I really want to put Vecna in easy kill, but I know I can't. You might ask, why would you want to put him in easy kill anyways? He literally has telekinesis and freaking superpowers, for God's sakes. Like, if Pyramid Head is an honorable battle, then sure, absolutely trolling. But tell me how Vecna and the Mind Flare combined got pieced up in literally 5 minutes. I'm not even over exaggerating it. It took 5 minutes to kill Vecna and the Mind Flare at the end of season 5. Like, the Mind Flare and Vecna literally lost against children that used flamethrowers and guns. And 11 didn't even help them take out the Mind Flare, by the way. She went straight for Vecna. So basically, there was no powers involved when killing the Mind Flare. But still, I think it would be hard for Leon. I can't downplay Vecna that hard, even though the writers literally downplayed him that hard. He was still him in season 4 after all. All Vecna would really have to do in this situation is just use his telekinesis to choke him to death. Like, that's really it. But when Vecna is pissed off, it's kind of hard to beat him when bullets don't work on him whatsoever, like literally at all. Now, a flamethrower could do something, but it would kind of be hard to set him on fire with telekinesis, and if Vecna just, speed blitz Leon Kennedy. See, if we're thinking about this logically, right, in season 4, I do think Vecna will kill Leon S. Kennedy, but I mean, if we're talking about season 5, brother, I don't know. And next we have the creature from the new Frankenstein 2025 movie. Now, the creature shouldn't be downplayed whatsoever, because he literally can't die at all, and bullets don't kill him at all as well. Now, they do damage though in the 2025 film, stunning him and also sometimes knocking him out cold, but eventually he does get back up, and then he gets even more pissed off. He is very strong. He can push an entire ship off ice and back into water with everyone on it. In the newest Frankenstein movie, there was nobody truly worthy of going up against the creature whatsoever, because, well, nobody has ever dealt with anything immortal until he came along. But Leon, who has spent his entire life defeating stuff that is supernatural, I feel like he would have a chance, even if Leon can't fully kill him. But he has resources, and he also has the people in the government behind him that can entrap him in a lab or keep him locked away or experimented in if, you know, Leon paralyzes him for quite some time. I don't think it will be easy. I think it'll genuinely be a little bit of an issue. Next we have Jason Voorhees. Now Jason is kind of like Frankenstein's creature in the sense that he basically cannot die and has absurd strength. But with Jason it feels way more dangerous because this guy actually wants to kill people. Big J is also territorial. He knows the layout of Camp Crystal Lake like it's the back of his hand. And he hunts people with that animalistic predator mindset where the second you enter his world, you are the one being hunted. So in this scenario, if Leon ever pulled up to Camp Crystal Lake, Leon would genuinely become the prey first. He would not be the hunter in this scenario at all. But at the same time, Leon is one of the most adaptable characters you could possibly throw in a situation like that. Now the beginning of the fight would be rough because Leon would have to learn the camp and understand how Jason moves. But once he has all that down, I feel like it's pretty smooth sailing from there. So I don't think it would be an easy win, but I don't think it would be an honorable battle. But I would say he would put up a little bit of an issue for Leon. Next we have Michael Myers. Now this might come to a shock for some people, but I genuinely do think Michael Myers is an easy win, and let me explain why. Now, the reason this would be a very easy threat for Leon to eliminate is because guns actually do damage to him. Although it takes an entire magazine to put him down, it still actually puts him down. It's not like Michael is Pyramid Head where bullets basically just reflect off of him. It actually hurts him. So all Leon would have to simply do is just gun him down. Also, if it does come into a direct physical fight, Michael is strong, don't get me wrong, but he's also very slow. Like, we've seen Leon go up against Zeno that are literally absolutely fast as shit. And although Leon does get whipped by them because, you know, they're insanely fast, he can still land a few hits on them with his bare hands or whatever he has in his hands at the time. So if we scale that against Michael Myers, who is slow as absolute dog water, Leon would beat Michael in melee and in long range as well. So genuinely, Michael Myers is just an easy fight for Leon. Next we have Chucky. Chucky versus Leon would honestly be the battle of one-liners, and that's part of why this matchup is so fun to picture. Chucky is known for being an absolute clown, constantly running his mouth and throwing insults at every victim he comes across. Then on the other side you have Leon Kennedy, who is basically the king of keeping his cool and aura farming in the middle of fights. So when it really comes down to it, this fight almost feels like a contest of who can rage bait who first. And we all know who's getting rage baited first in this scenario, 100%. Like, the second Chucky realizes the trash talk is not working and Leon is not only unfazed but actually matching his energy better than he is, I think Chucky starts getting seriously pissed. And once you get in an emotional fight like this, it's pretty much GG's from then and there. So Chucky would be an easy win for Leon Kennedy, 100%. Next we have Jeepers Creepers. Now the Creeper is fast, intelligent in its own way, and on top of that, he can literally fly, which immediately makes it way more dangerous than really anyone on this list. So if Leon crossed paths with the Creeper, I actually think this would be one of those fights where Leon has to take it seriously right away, because the Creeper has the physicality to genuinely pressure him and the durability to keep the fight going way longer than Leon would want. But even with all that, I still think Leon has the kind of adaptability to pull through. Now, Leon has fought mutated creatures that are just as aggressive and overwhelming. So the sight of some winged demon thing diving at him from the sky is horrifying, sure, but it's not going to mentally break him the way it would most people. But dare I even say it would be an honorable battle? Maybe? Next we have Lucifer from Supernatural. Now this one is honestly completely unfair for Leon, and you might be saying, wait, why would this be impossible for Leon if it wasn't impossible for Sam and Dean Winchester? Well, I'd like to think Leon could. If he was in Sam and Dean Winchester's shoes, he could definitely put Lucifer back in his cage. But you see, Sam and Dean work as a team. Leon is a one-man army. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it matters when you go up against someone like Lucifer. But Sam and Dean also have an angel on their side, Castiel, who literally helped them put Lucifer back in his cage. And also, after all, Sam and Dean did have plot armor from God, Leon doesn't. But yes, Lucifer will kill Leon, and obviously I'll even put him over Vecna 100%. But yeah, Leon is still putting up a fight with Lucifer 100% from Supernatural. He would honestly be like, yo, I can go up against Lucifer himself, say less. And honestly, I feel like he would have a better shot than probably anyone. Last but not least, we have Hannibal Lectar. Although Hannibal isn't really a supernatural being, he is still a horror character, just a psychological one. If one day Hannibal Lectar was just too much for the government, let's just say he escaped from custody once again for the millionth time, and they just wanted his ass out of the game, could Leon Kennedy actually track down Hannibal, outsmart him, then kill him? Outsmarting? I would say he definitely couldn't. Hannibal on the run is far scarier than Hannibal hiding in plain sight, in my opinion. He has nothing to lose and works better under pressure, and Hannibal also is horror's most intelligent character ever and has always gotten away with everything he ever wanted. Eventually, I do think Leon Kennedy would come into proximity with Hannibal Lectar, that is just a given, but it would be a hell of a cat and mouse game. But all Leon needs to do is just find him once, and once he does, it's kind of over. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Leon Kennedy is just way more skilled than Hannibal when it comes to hand-to-hand combat and really any form of combat, if I'm going to be honest. I'm just gonna put it in honorable battle just because it's a cat and mouse game. Like, dude, that would honestly last maybe some weeks. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, what do you guys think? Did I cook or not?